When I'm asked what's the main benefit of using mass timber for structures, my answer is there are so many benefits, don't make me pick one.
One of the things that's great about this mass timber initiative to begin with, I always say that design is integration. And when you think about using wood in this building, using it in its most efficient manner solved a structural problem, but it also solved an architectural problem of wanting to have a beautiful surface without covering it up with other materials.
The first thing people notice is that it's beautiful. This is a classroom class lab, and students are here all the time. And I ask them, what is it about this building that you like so much? And the number of times people say, I love the wood. Who's ever said, I love the drywall? No offense to concrete, it's a fantastic building material. No one ever says, that concrete wall is really making me feel good.
From the actual quality of the building, studies have been conducted by the Department of Defense for blast testing. Mass timber is practically explosion-proof. They are now building all of their accommodations on new military bases and new accommodations like hotels on old military bases out of mass timber. It's proven to be much more seismic tolerant. The mass timber doesn't crack and break apart like concrete and steel. From a fire perspective, which is usually everybody's first question, studies have proven that mass timber doesn't burn. It chars, and then the lack of oxygen extinguishes it. And in the same studies, the structural steel did melt and bend and collapse. So it's proven side by side in the exact same environment that the fire resistance of mass timber is better than that of steel. And finally, acoustically and thermally, it's a better absorber of noise, and it's got a better R value than concrete or steel, so you need less insulation to get similar thermal properties.
Wood, if used properly, can do the same things as steel and concrete. For example, in this building, the wood's spanning 40 feet, and it's holding up landscape gardens, which are very heavy. Wood, as a single element, is maybe not quite as capable, but the wood that we used in this building is actually an engineered product.
There are different types of mass timber. The most common are the cross-laminated panels, and the most common of those are called CLT, or cross-laminated timbers. Those are 2x6s or 2x8s that are cross-laminated and glued together. They also have dowel laminated panels, but instead of being glued together, they're drilled through, and then dowels are driven through the holes, and the dowels hold the panels together. And there's glue laminated beams that would hold the floor panels up or the wall panels up. And finally, there's something called NLT, or nail laminated timber. So a lot of different kinds of mass timber.
If you've got any questions about what mass timber is and what mass timber can do, seeing is believing. Come by for a visit.
I'm proud of Georgia for advancing timber construction and sustainability in general. I feel like it's put us at the forefront of this kind of technology, which is a technology of the future.